5 rules to live by after getting heartbroken. Guys, ask me, coach, how can I get past this? How can I go through this? I just got my heart stomped on. I got my heart stomped on, coach. Look, you guys always ask me, how do I go past this game? How do I play past this? This is the level that I just feel like I'm in the gulag. I can't get out the gulag. Every time I get in the gulag, I'm struggling. And what I want you guys to understand about heartbreak is that it's the best thing to go through as a guy. You think it's hard. I'm telling you from experience. It's one of the best experiences that you can have as a man growing into who you're supposed to be. Because if you don't experience it, you have no leverage or circumstance or vision of what could possibly happen to you. And this is why a lot of guys have certain heartbreaks at specific age. The older you get, the tougher it looks for women. In your eyes, when you're 30, you go through your first heartbreak, it's tough. It's tough. When you're in your 20s, you go through a heartbreak, it is tough. It's not that tough. And then when you're younger, it's like, play your game. I got my XP at a younger age than most. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, one of the 5 rules that I live by is understanding that I chase after God and not after her, right? One of the things that I always find when I was going through our process of going through, different heartbreaks and all those different things, right? I found out more about myself by chasing after him. I got closer to him. And most guys, you feel that you need to get closer to him. And I'm telling you, get closer to him. Stop running away from the pain and being real. See, the thing about God, right? You can be as honest as you want, right? You can be as honest, as truthful as you want, right? When I was going through certain things, I'm like, God, why'd you let this happen to me? I was being honest. I wasn't saying no fluff and bluff. I was saying, yo, I'm hurt about this. I don't want to see her do great at all. And a lot of guys will go and say those things to their friends, right? They'll go out and say that stuff to their friends and be like, yo, I don't like this guy, and I don't like this guy. It's like, yo, as a guy, it's tough. Ain't nobody by your side, bro. There's nobody to your left, there's nobody to your right. You're in a dark room, you're listening to sad music, you're trying to figure out how to feel these emotions that nobody has probably even explained to you. But I'm trying to tell you, the only person that's been there the entire time through the relationship and through the heartbreak is that God was there the entire time. So be real with him. I looked at, it was moments where I would be mad, and there would be moments where I'd be just like, man, I apologize. Because I know I was acting on emotion and pure anger, but it's somebody that's going to be able to soften your heart in a way where he's going to make you better. Guys, regardless of how you see your ex, for the person that broke your heart, he's going to do wonders in their life, even though that you dislike them and you hate them. I promise you, right? But the best thing as a guy that you can do to prosper after getting heartbroken is to wish them well. You can't take them with you. You can't have them. They're not your property. You don't own them. You're just in a relationship with them. And if for some reason I see a lot of guys trying to figure out, hey, how can I hold on to this person? How can I hold on to them so I can know them and I can have them to myself? And I'm trying to tell you, bro, it doesn't have to be like that, right? If you allow God to be your person, the person that you're looking for, the person that you want out of life and that you want to become, if you want to act like Jesus, if you want to be this person, I'm trying to say he's going to push you in places that you've never been. This is witness. I didn't get the best information when I was going through my stuff, right? I didn't get people telling me, hey, chase after God. I didn't get that. People told me, hey, forget about that girl. She sucks, da-da-da-da. I got all this other BS, trash information. And I was so confused, I didn't know what to do. So I'm trying to tell you guys, hey, the best thing you can do is chase after God. This is a principle that elevated me. It didn't put me at a threshold that I was like, man, I'm chasing after God. I'm not going to be like everybody. No, I chased after God. I got closer to him. I started going to Bible study. I started going to church. I started to get closer. That changed me. So now when I look at certain things, I don't look at them the same way. I can't look at my ex and be like, oh, I'm still hurt about her. No, I see things. If I didn't go through, if you would have never did that to me, I would never be here. And I'm trying to tell you, eternity is bigger than this world. At the end of the day, how you ever want to see it, it is bigger than this world. Everything here is going to perish. Everything won't last. But your eternity with him is going to last longer than anything. So it's better for you to chase after him and say, hey, through this heartbreak, I can be honest with you. I can be transparent with you. I can talk to you. And instead of being in a room, laying up and listening to sad music and tearing up, go ahead, talk to him and be honest with him. And I promise you, it's just going to make the heartbreak softer. That punch softer. And that's how you grow. Next, appreciate the moments, right? This is this is one of the things that I feel like a lot of guys, probably, you get to those moments, right? I'm trying to get back to 2 and 3, but appreciate the moments. You get to a certain phase of your relationship with God and who you are as a man and where you're at. You get to the utmost gratitude and appreciation for that person. Not everybody's going to have that outlook. But when you are a totally transformed person, you look at that person and you see I pray that God do the same thing for her that he did for me. You feel me? It gets like that. You have to appreciate the moments. You have to appreciate, it's the little things. I know a lot of guys go through their heartbreaks and they're so angry, right? It gets to a point, probably a year, 2 years, you're going to look at it, you're going to be like, damn, who was I? I went through a whole year, guys. A whole year working out, getting stronger, becoming this different person. I didn't even see what happened in the year because I was so mad and I was so angry. But I was just trying to say, I look back at it now and I can be appreciative of saying, wow, if she would have never done that, I would have never locked in a gym. I would have never been more focused on me than her. Even the moments where he's like, oh yeah, we were holding hands and we don't get that many chances, guys. You can love a girl, you can be with a girl, and somebody we don't get that many chances. So cherish those moments. Don't obsess over those moments, but cherish them, guys. Next, no looking at old photos and texts. Some guys, this is a rule that I stand by. A rule that I wish I would have did when I went through my first heartbreak is absolutely zero interaction with the girl that broke my heart. And I know guys look at it like, oh, it's super hard to look at photos, to delete photos and text because you have memories, right? You may be with this person for 6 months. You may have been with this person for a year. You may have been with this person for 5. And I want you guys to get to a place as men, right? I'm trying to tell you guys the best thing you could ever done. As soon as she said, hey, this isn't going to be good, there isn't no back and forth. I want guys to get to this point where it's like, hey, maybe this is my first relationship. Maybe this is the girl I've been dating for a little bit, and now she doesn't want to be in a relationship. I want guys to get into those moments and be like, okay, no more chasing. Like, I literally need you to say, I'm here with this girl. She decides to separate. I need you to turn this way and be like, yo, okay, fine. I'm chasing. Boom. You? Boom. I'm not chasing you. I'm chasing God. So why I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm trying to let you guys in on a secret because I wish somebody told me. I remember the first thing I did, she said she didn't want me. She was like, yeah, I sent the long paragraph. I did all those things. And I said, no. Okay. Access removed. Instagram, blocked. TikTok, blocked. Anything that was an app, blocked. Number, blocked. Photos, gone. Text, gone. Erased. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I fell short is because I had multiple phones. And when you got an iCloud ID, you feel me? So I was still in the loop. I would go on my iPad. I would still be in the loop. I would be like, okay, let me save these photos on my hard drive. I was in the loop. And that was my mistake. But I knew when I did this, I didn't even do this yet, right? But when I went through it, I said, everything's gone. And honestly, I did that for a whole month. For a whole month, she had 0 access to me. I remember like, oh damn, like, I should just like unblock her. Number 1 rule, give it a year. Even years too soon, but I really want you guys to get to a point where you say, hey, everything's gone. 0 access. And when you can get to that point where you're saying the apps, the number, the photos, the text messages, when you can get over those things as a man, and you can say, hey, I'm going to transform myself, I need to make myself better. We get to ourselves and we say we're so tied to this person that everything that we're doing, we're dragging. No, I don't want you guys to be in that same atmosphere saying, hey, I have to chug along and be with this person for X, Y, and Z. They have to be a part of my life. You don't have to go through heartbreak you don't have to feel those emotions every day because all you're doing is setting yourself up for a new loop. And the better you can become is saying, hey, I'm going to set myself up to saying, hey, bye. Thank you for, a lot of people are like, hey, you got to be cordial with the relationship and break up. If it's not, if it's cool, if it's not cool, it's whatever. But don't sit here not wanting to change. So that's what I live by. Next, pain is good for working out. I'll keep this very short, guys. Use it. Use it. Now, for me, when I understood this point, I knew that, like, okay, this person didn't give me enough energy to change my life fully, like, 180, in a sense of, like, business, all these other things that I was going on, but fitness, it was like, oh, I'm getting ripped. I'm getting ripped off. Like, I was actually getting crazy, like, lean, crazy. But what I realized is that pain that is good, it's good for working out, right? No headphones, in there, banging it out, metal, every single day, no days off. My watch is my witness. I went a whole year working out, beating my calories every single day. So nobody could tell me, pain isn't good. So use it, use it to your benefit. Only side effect is you won't remember what happened. And when I say what happened, I'm talking about what happened within a year. I don't remember. Every day I was in there, every day, every week, I forgot everything that happened to me. But it may look different for you. Last point, time will tell. Time will tell. As a guy, I realized that I was able to, like, mend a lot of my relationships in the past because I understood, like, I was a different person. I understood I needed to gain my XP from that person, got the XP, learn from it, and now I can sit here and have a decent conversation or be like, hey, you're cool with this and that, how you been, X, Y, and Z, because I looked at myself and be like, man, I was obsessed with this girl. I was obsessed with her and her and her, and I realized I don't have to be obsessed with these girls. Me chasing and me wanting these girls to be my life was just like some thing of the world that it was part of me because we had the physical intimacy and all these different things, and you want to hold, and we want to be like, oh, I'm attached to this person by this person, but I'm trying to tell you guys, hey, the best way you can sit here is understanding that time will tell. If you're a different guy, if you are truly invested all that time from the heartbreak to your development, you will be a different person. If you allow yourself to be a different person, you can change the outlook of how you see. Now, a lot of guys have the outlook of the villain, and they can go here and be like, yo, I don't trust women. I understand that. That's my point of view. Boom. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's guys that say, hey, they take the path of me and being like, yo, I seen it. I got the opportunity. I'm like, if I want to put all my exes in this room right now, we can go. probably just not one, but like we can go on, but like I'm just trying to tell y'all, like it's one of those. So the more you know and the more you grow with that, you can understand. Bing, I will always be there. So guys, 5 rules I live by, man. 5 rules you just gotta tap into and really get in your mind and really learn. But believe it or not, class is closed. Guys. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're back. I know you guys are asking for so many videos. I'm giving you all the videos. But guys, please, go ahead. Go to the Book of Yay, bro. Go to the Book of Yay on YouTube. I'm posting every single day. I'm posting every single day on YouTube. Lock in. Get some more information. I know a lot of you guys are looking for game. You guys are trying to figure out every single thing. I just want you to tap in. And guys, the Discord will be open very soon. I'm trying to tell you guys, please lock in. If you haven't seen it, the link is probably up. Go into the Discord. There's going to be moments where we're talking about, hey, conversations between each guy, and we're trying to figure out certain things. We're going to be doing Bible studies. We're going to be doing all the things that we need to do to grow, guys. So these are going to be moments where you guys can ask me questions, leave questions in the chat so I can talk about them and tell you guys how my views are. I'm going to be uploading more YouTube videos, more other content. Just tap in. Tell a friend, share a friend. I think everybody needs it. I think we're changing the game. I think we have the best team right now. I think the group of guys are about to join. The group of guys are locking in today. Our team is going to the championship. I promise you, like, I know that it's like, y'all, like, you guys ask me for a lot of things, and I'm here, right? I just want you guys to take the next step. Go to YouTube, the Book of Yay, lock in. Go to the Discord, join the Discord. We're locking in. Guys, we are going to go to the championship. I'm taking us to the championship. And I mean, each and every person, because I think at the end of the day, we all need more energy and more life. There's other people that have game. Go ahead, share that in the chat. We can grow together. So guys, lock in. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay.